So, Almond has not chewed up her last unicorn that we got her from Goodwill. But we went ahead and got her another one. Or I did, I found it. And she will take them off of the table. Right, Red? Hopefully she'll notice soon. Usually I put it on the other corner of the table. I'm gonna go look on the table. Go look on the table. Other side. Other side, Almond. Maybe move the bag around a little. She's waiting for something. Oh, she's submitting. Maybe she's waiting for you to tell her she can get it.
You can get it. It's okay. You can get it. And now you want me to give it to you? No, you just take them.
She's like, I'm camera shy. That was a long, drawn-out process, Almond. Throw it, Daddy.
I watched something too that said when they put stuff in their mouth when you come home, it's their way of calming themselves because they're so excited you're home. So they're putting something in their mouth that calms them in some way.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's a brand new stuffed animal. It looks pretty brand new. And Goodwill prices on their stuffed animals have gotten kind of ridiculous. That was only $1.49, so. Oh. Red, do you need your... Look.
I know. I love it when he... And she's so nice. She doesn't yank him. She can't... Yeah. See, she can yank him. Be gentle, Almond Joy. I like it when they do that. I just let them do it. I like it when they do that. Because there was one day he just wouldn't stop, and she just like yanked him, and he kind of went.
Because he's like, how come I don't ever get a toy?
You get toys. Kate gets you more stuff than she gets her.
Not true.
Kate's always bringing him toys.
The last two toys that she got were that big rope for Almond and the bully dog. You're so mistreated, Red.
Oh, please. People of YouTube do not believe that statement. He is not mistreated. He sleeps in a king-size bed that I swear he thinks is his dog bed.
And what are you doing in here in the dark? I'm in the middle of vacuuming, but I wanted to stop. I've got all the dog hair off the floor. Which, do you see that right there? I did vacuum this hallway, and there's more. Okay. So I am making my parents turmeric pills, and sometimes I take them too. So I get these from Amazon. You could probably get them at just a health food store. And this is turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. If you want to know the quantities, I'll list the recipe down below. And I don't have a pill filler, so I just do it by hand. And then I choose something to watch on TV, and I have my candle going, and my dogs are here. So yeah, I have my painting shirt on. Actually, I had a dress on, but I was like, I don't want to get the turmeric on my dress because it can stain. So I thought about just setting the camera up and showing you how I do it. Maybe I will. And then just wipe my hands off, and then I also have my water, my keto aid right there. So what I do is I don't count out the pills ahead of time, but I have several of my mixing bowls, and I will just pour some in. The thing is, you cannot get these wet, so you can't have wet fingers or anything like that. And then I seal everything up real good, not only because of the dog hair, but just in case, like, I have to get up, I don't want them spilling, and I will just take, I just mix it up again. I will just take a capsule and open it, and this takes a while. That's why I have put Netflix on. I would put YouTube on, but with all the commercials and everything, not to say Netflix doesn't have commercials, and I pack it in, and then I just put the lid on top, and you have to click it. Did y'all hear that? And then I just kind of let all the extra fall back in, and then make sure it's clicked because you don't want anything falling out. And then, yes, this does stain your fingers, but it doesn't take but like a day to wash off. And I would rather feel my fingers and feel my skin than feel plastic, so I'm not going to use plastic. And then I have this towel that is my dog towel and just my mess towel, and I'll get all the turmeric off that I can, and yes, I wash my hands. And then if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, which I will because this takes a while, actually this is how I set, and I don't open these up ahead of time because I don't have a pill filler, so there's no point in opening up ahead of time and creating all that mess. I just do it in the moment. And then, yeah, I made a full cup of turmeric powder, so I'll be here in a while. And like I said, I don't choose. I would prefer to watch YouTube, but when I'm doing something like this, I need to watch something that lasts, like, and actually I should do BritBox because they don't have as many commercials, so I think I'll do that. But I will show you how many I get from 1 cup of turmeric. So this is 1 cup of turmeric, 4 teaspoons of ginger powder, and 4 teaspoons of black pepper. And then I mix it up, and we're ready to go. Okay, so this is 240 turmeric pills. I took 2, and I have 4 left. I save all my little packs from any vitamin or anything that it comes in. I save them because they're handy to have. So these will go to my mom. What did I say, 260? Anyway, she, like I was saying, she used to make these, and now I make them. She could still make them. I could just give it back to her and tell her to make your own. And she would, no problem. I don't mind making them. I just forget. Like, she has to keep reminding me, because I will get busy. I'll start doing stuff in the morning. I'll clean the house, because the 2 dogs, there's hair everywhere. I have to vacuum every single day. Anyway, I just get busy and I forget, and she'll be like, "Oh, we need more turmeric pills." And what, I think she just bought some because I didn't make them. But anyway, she doesn't text, but she does Facebook message. So I'm gonna message her now and tell her I made 260, and maybe Mark can take him by there tomorrow on his way to work. So. Yep, this is a much more economical way to do it. Even though, yes, it stains your fingers, and I'm gonna try and go scrub them now, but it's fine. It doesn't last long. It really doesn't. And I have laundry to fold. Hello, my loves. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hi friends. So I went to H-E-B and I just kind of wanted to show you what I got. So it pays to check your receipt because H-E-B does these in-house paper coupons. They're just printed out like yellow coupons. They're just printed out like that, like on yellow paper. They're not from a manufacturer that I know of. They don't seem to be. And I used a digital coupon and paper coupons last time I went to H-E-B. And because I used the digital coupon, it kicked off the paper coupons. and they were pretty significant. One of the paper coupons was for, so it was like $4.96, which I wouldn't pay. It had a $2 coupon, so this was $2.96. Also, a bag of lemons. It kicked both those off, so I got $3 back. There is my return. And then I went ahead and did a couple transactions, but this time I was like, I'm going to put all of the app coupons on one transaction, and then I'm going to do the other coupons on a separate transaction. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what I got. I got this because this is what we get him, and that was $27.48. And then I got this, even though I didn't need it because I had an app coupon. This was free. And this was, I had just bought myself this Zero Sugar Cool Whip, and then they came out with this combo. And this is zero sugar as well. So let me show you. The dog food, that's the box of dog food. The Kraft Cool Whip, sugar-free, was $1.98. The Beneful's was $5.98, but after the coupon it was $3.98. The vanilla pudding was free. The ice cream was free. And then I got $5 off, a 5 off 30 for any pet food. It was 5 off 30. That was a digital coupon. And yes, my fingernails are still yellow. I need to deal with that. So this in itself was is normally $27.48, which you can see right here. So I got all of this for, before tax, $28.44. So I don't think that's too bad. And I am going to put this away, and then I'll show you what else I got. Okay, this is what else I got. So the cherries were $2.47 a pound last week, and they were the same this week. So it was just a little over a pound. I did actually reach in and take a few out and put them in another bag, although it probably wasn't very nice of me. I wanted to get as close to the 2 pounds as I could. I got the milk because Mark has some milk, but I needed it to make the pudding. I needed 2 cups. I got the lard. I've never ever gotten lard before, but I got some because last time I made tortillas, they were like crackers, so I thought I would try lard. And yes, well, anyway, the honey ham, these were originally $5.99, but they were 25% off, and I got both of them. That was $8.98. And then the mushrooms. So the people were there in the mushroom section, and I asked them, I said, have you marked your mushrooms down yet? And she said no. She went ahead and looked through them, and she marked this one down. So that was 99 cents, as you can see right there. And then Mark and I like these. These are the pork Boston butt country style ribs. As you can see, they were on sale for $1.79 a pound. So I went ahead and got one. I got the best look. There was only 2 there. I got the best looking one. And that was $8.16. So that total came to $26.88. So I'm going to put all this away. So as far as food goes right now, I don't know where we're at. Like, I budgeted $200 a month. I know that's really low. But food is expensive where we live. It's maybe not as expensive as where you live. But, because I watch some people, and I'm like, especially people over in the UK, their prices seem to be like prices were 5 years ago for us. Maybe I'll take out a little bit and I'm going to put both of these in the freezer for now. I just cleaned out my freezer last month, like organized it, but I need to do it again. So Mark still has some cherries. But I thought since it was a good deal, I will go ahead and get some more. So yeah, prices of items have definitely gone up everywhere. I know that, but here prices of items are expensive. They are not as expensive as like Hawaii. Red, why are you barking? But they are more expensive than, say, like, I watched the Frugal Queen in France. I watch frugal people not because I don't know how to be frugal, just to keep me motivated. That's why I watch frugal people. So I watch Frugal Queen in France's food hauls. I've been watching them and I'm out of breath. Their prices over there are cheaper than ours. Their houses are cheaper than ours. Excuse me. I feel like the cost of living is cheaper. Do you guys remember that cabbage that I bought? I never used it, so it's getting kind of discolored, so I'm gonna chop that up and probably get some water. I haven't had any water yet today. I need to call my friend and tell her that I'm home so she can stop by if she wants to. Other than that, I am done talking for now, so I will see you guys. He takes like snippets each day and then he combines it into a week, so I thought about doing that. So that's probably what I'll do. So I'll just say goodbye for now, and I'll either see you later today or I will see you tomorrow. Real quick, this morning I had my bulletproof coffee and I'm still using chronometer. So my bulletproof coffee kept me full until like around 2. So let me show you what I'm having for lunch because I'm hungry. So I know it doesn't look like much, but because I bought that other luncheon meat, I wanted to use this up. So this lunch meat is rolled up with 1 slice of cheese in each, and it's like 2 to 3 slices of lunch meat in each thing, and then an olive, and then the dip is French onion dip. And if I'm still hungry, I'm going to finish this cottage cheese, but if not, I'm not going to. And then of course I have my water, which is not keto weighed yet, shame on me, but it's not that I haven't had a chance to make it, because I have. But I had to do some admin this morning. I'm just rinsing it off because I rinsed it out last night, but I didn't put it away, so whatever was in the sink. Anyway, I know it may be gross to you, but it has been washed with soap and water. I just haven't put it away yet. That's what happens when you're an empty nester. You get lazy. Anyway, I'm going to go sit down and eat this, and I will talk to you later. Hi friends, how are y'all doing? It's Saturday. It is about 3:30 in the afternoon, and
I really wanted to go. I'm standing beside me right here. We're going to jump over the couch. Do you want to get on the couch? Come on. Want to get on the couch? Come on. This is usually where she lays. Oh, don't get huffy.
yeah, I really wanted to go to a Goodwill about like 30 minutes from me today, because I just felt like I needed to get out of the house. And some of you were very concerned about me after you saw yesterday's video, and I could be wrong, but I feel like we all have days like that. We just don't all have YouTube channels. Y'all don't all have YouTube channels. Some of you do, but you don't all have YouTube channels, but you watch YouTube. You watch people like me who are real and who will really talk to you. And so I have been having a hard time. It has not been the easiest road. Since the surgery, before the surgery, with my sinuses, getting sick all the time, with lung infections, and then the surgery, and then the holidays, and then the allergy shot. And, there's some other things going on in my life that I don't want to put out there, not because I don't want people to know, just, sometimes news that's not favorable, you don't want people to think about that. You want them to think positive things. I moved the back room around. Well, let me finish what I was saying. So yes, I had a rough day. I had a moment where I wasn't inconsolable. I wasn't like, about ready to jump off my shed or anything crazy like that. I just wasn't looking at things with the right perspective, as one of you privately pointed out. I need to change my perspective. And you're absolutely right. I watched a few videos this morning about how to change your perspective. Because I'm like, how in the world do you change your perspective? Like, as Pink Floyd says, I have always been here. I have always looked out from behind these eyes. This is my perspective. So I'm like, how do you change your perspective? I'm not one of these people who think that you should always believe the positive and focus on the positive and the power of positive thinking and positive. That's just, no one can be positive 100% of the time. Having said that, however, I know I'm not as positive as I could be. I don't focus on the right things. Sometimes I focus on what I'm lacking instead of what I already have, especially when I don't feel good. I'm pretty sure I'm going through menopause or perimenopause or something, along with not being able to breathe well with my lungs right now, along with the allergy shots messing up my ears. So I told Mark this morning, I said, first of all, they went in and messed with all of this and kind of messed up my nose, like, as far as being able to smell. I'm sure they cleaned everything out, and I'm happy about that. But they got rid of most of my sense of smell, not completely. I can still smell things, but not anyway. And now they're jacking with my ears. The allergy shots, maybe they don't affect everyone the same. I know they don't. But these allergy shots are not making me feel better. And I did watch a video that said people who shouldn't take allergy shots are people who already have a lot of inflammation. And let me ask you, who in America doesn't already have a lot of inflammation? But when I started taking the allergy shots, I think I had already gone on keto. So I have lost some inflammation, but I do still eat a few things that are processed, like my French onion dip, like my 0-calorie Cool Whip, lunch meat. There are things that I eat that are still processed. I live next to farmland and they spray chemicals. Like, if I was in top health, I wasn't feeling bad, I would probably I don't know, I would be a different person. But I'm not. And so I just have to deal with the hand I've been dealt the best way that I can and let you guys know what's going on. So I just thought I would sit down and have a little chat with you guys. I discovered something that I know you're gonna think that I'm not very smart for this. Here goes. So I was playing around with Movie Maker, and I've already been talking for 9 minutes. I was playing around with Movie Maker, and I thought to myself, whenever they make me switch over to Windows 11, what am I going to do for videos? I don't know any other programs out there. So am I going to have to go back to the Internet Archives and download Movie Maker? Will it even still be there? How am I going to do this safely? Because Movie Maker is about as far as my brain can stretch. I told Mark it might be nice for me to have an iPad because I've heard that iMovie is pretty easy. And I'm not going to buy something like Final Cut Pro when I don't even make money from YouTube. Come on now. So I have a webcam on my computer, but I don't use it. I've had a video, not a video call, like a Facebook. I've talked to somebody on Facebook once with the video camera. And then during COVID, we used Zoom. We would use Zoom for like church. And then for other things, we would use Zoom. I don't use Zoom anymore. I don't know anyone who does use Zoom anymore. I belong to a Facebook group who does Thursday night chat using the video camera, but I haven't done that with the video camera. I've gone on there without the video camera once. It stays. The video camera cannot just look around the room whenever it wants because there's like a little button on the top you can slide, and so it can't look. So I thought to myself, I'm going to see. The one time I did try to make a video for my YouTube channel with the computer, the sound was not good at all. Like I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I couldn't figure it out. So I haven't tried since. Let me see. So I logged on to Movie Maker. I looked on, you can actually record from Movie Maker. I recorded a tiny little clip and I could hear perfectly. It was wonderful. So I thought, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start making videos, not movies, making videos using my computer and doing like stream of consciousness videos. So if you think that would be something that you are interested in, would like to see, either leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, or you can talk to me privately on my Instagram DMs. So I will try to remember to link my Instagram down below, and I will try to remember to put it in my about section. But yeah, that's it. I want to go show you what I've done so far today. It's taken me a while. Tomorrow we're supposed to go to Kate's apartment after church. She texted and said, is it okay if she doesn't come over? Because she's been working. She worked a lot this week, and she does like 12-hour shifts. I asked Mark, I said, can we go to her? And so Mark and I are bringing hamburgers. I need to go find the hot dogs. I told Mark I was going to make potato salad, but I have been busy this morning cleaning, so I haven't done. And the only thing I've done is take the hamburger meat out of the freezer. I'm going to stop yabbering for a minute, and I'm going to go and show you what I did. I have to vacuum this floor every single day. Every day. Every day. Do you see that amount of dirt in there? That is just from today, because both of those beautiful babies shed. Don't you? You shed? She's like, what are you saying to me? Come on, let's go potty. I do keep that pee pad there because if I don't, sometimes he has peed on the floor before. This is what I did today. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I had the bench that was here. The bench, I had it right here parallel, and then I had that desk in front of it. And then I had that table right there. So I thought, I'm tired of, and I had my, what do you call those things? Aprons in the kitchen. So ignore that because some of that is garden stuff right there, and that's going out when it gets cooler outside. The rest of that just needs to be cleaned and repositioned, but I'm not going to do that right now. I did get out my little girl, my little woman drill, and I don't know why, but this thing, you have to drill into this wall, and I repositioned some of the pictures so it looks nice. I don't know what Mark will think. I don't know if he'll like it or not, but I got kind of tired of when I would do videos seeing. So that has been fixed several times. It needs to be fixed again. What we really need is, like, I don't know. That's a full-size door, but it barely fits. So we couldn't buy an actual frame. Usually the frame comes with the door. We couldn't buy an actual frame. It's kind of jimmy rigged. It has been. We have put the seal around there. Cora, she tears it up. And it's kind of expensive. It's not too expensive, but we haven't come up with a solution. If you can think of a solution, please let us know. I moved the aprons that were here because I was tired of looking at them. Come on, sir. Come on. Come on. It's like, Grandma, Mommy, can I have a treat? Yes, you can have a treat. So, got this from Amazon, even though it said, please don't tell on these people, okay? Please don't. I wanted to give Red a treat because you know how he comes in and he wants his treat. It says veterinary, only available at your veterinarian. Well, I don't know. It was available on Amazon. So they were a bit expensive, but Kate said, use food as a treat. And I was like, he knows the difference. And then I just give Almond. She doesn't need anything special right now, so take your treats and go eat them. So anyway, that's it, sir. All done. No more. No more. Sometimes he pretends he has to go to the bathroom just to get a treat. Which is, I think, what he just did. He's like, don't talk about me like this. Yeah, so I moved the coffee station because I just felt like my kitchen counter was too crowded, and what did I do? I brought the toaster oven out. I don't know if it'll stay like this or not. Everything else is pretty much the same. But I did work really hard cleaning this morning while I was listening to my audiobook, and let me show you what I'm listening to right now. Anyway, right now I am listening to I Found You by Lisa Jewell, and I'm 50% of the way, and 3 people are waiting, but it's due in 2 days. I think I'm going to turn that back on and try to get as far as I can while I make the potato salad and deal with these flies. And I'll talk to y'all later. Red, get off the pillow. If you're going to lay down and go night-nights on Grandma's bed, you have to lay down right there. He will lay down on the corner. You see how high this bed is? He has jumped off this bed more than once, and Kate has warned me about that. She said that he can dislocate his back or break his back or something, and that he will never be able to walk again, and we'd have to put him to sleep. And when I put him on the bed to take a nap, he takes a nap for a long time. It's already almost 4 o'clock, but he wanted to come in here and take a nap on his bed. See, his eyes are already closing. but he lays on the corner and it scares me. So I put pillows all around the bed just like you would a baby. Night night, Red. I love you. Sweet dreams. Go in and show you. This is what I do when Red goes to sleep. He sits waiting for me wherever I am. And he's old, he needs his naps. So I do try and put him on the bed for his nap so he can get his sleep, so he can last as long as possible. So anyway, I looked up a keto vanilla cake and I wrote the ingredients down. The only thing I did differently is instead of 1 cup of allulose, I used 1/2 cup of Swerve. And I thought about adding, because I bought some allulose I went ahead and ordered some from Amazon during Prime Days. And if you just stick your finger in it and like take a little taste, it's 0-calorie sugar, and it's an OS, like fructose and glucose. It's an OS, so it's a sugar. But when I put it in my coffee, I thought, oh, this is going to taste like sugar. So I put it in my coffee, and I thought, oh, this is going to taste like my old coffee. It doesn't. I tasted it, nothing. I asked Mark to taste it, and he said it tastes like black coffee. So I don't know. So that's why I didn't want to put it in the cake, because I thought, I just don't know how to use it yet, maybe. Maybe you're not supposed to put it in hot things. I don't know. I paid for it. I'm going to use it. I don't know if I'll buy it again. I boiled the potatoes. I'm sitting down. I boiled the eggs, and some of them cracked. It's okay, whatever. For the potato salad, I'm not going to eat the potato salad tomorrow, but Mark and Kate can eat the potato salad. So anyway, hopefully the weather holds. We'll be able to have a pool party. I will try to take you guys with me. I don't want to film people in the pool if there are people in the pool. But this is my first keto cake that I've made. My friend for my birthday, there is a keto bakery in Corpus now. I didn't know about it, and she surprised me with it. And I had a parfait. It was like a cake with like Cool Whip and I think like sugar-free baking chips, like baking chocolate chips. I think that's what I had. I think I had the peanut butter, the white cake with the like chocolate peanut butter, which I normally don't go for, but I thought that sounded good. It was $9, which is probably no big deal to y'all, but to me, it's like I can make like 3 or 4 cakes for $9. Not just, it was my birthday, special occasion, but I thought I want to try to make a cake and see if the crumb, because what I was really impressed about, I've made the keto microwave mug cakes, but it hasn't been crumbly like a cake. The texture is just not the same. So I thought, let me try this and see. I did put almond and coconut flour in it, so maybe it'll make a difference. Who knows? So I thought about making, the only cake mix I have is chocolate. So I thought about making like chocolate cupcakes to take with me tomorrow. It's not that I don't want to share my keto vanilla cake. I just don't know that they'll make that. I'm going to put the dishes away and clean up the dishes I have, and I'm going to listen to my book. While I'm doing that, I will make the potato salad and put it in the fridge, and I will make I haven't even made dinner tonight yet. And I'll make the chocolate chip cupcakes and put them in the fridge. And I have some ribs I showed you guys already. I'm thinking about making those for dinner. So I'll put those in the oven. Well, I already have the oven on. That's what I think I'll do. So in order to do that, I need to get up off this chair, and actually I can peel those eggs. I can peel the eggs before I do all that. So I think that's what I'll do. You're hungry? Yes, ma'am. Was that yes, ma'am? You want num-nums? You want num-nums? I'm gonna get some too. Right now? Did you say right now? Yeah? It's past your lunch dinner? Got it. Good girl. And I have to put it right here on the edge because his little back legs have started to slip, and so he has to be able to stand comfortably on something that has grip. So that's how he's eating now, and he seems to be fine with it. My kitchen was nice and clean, wasn't it? Y'all saw it. You have the proof. The keto cake has some bounce to it, you see? And there's the other one. These are the ribs I'm about to put in the oven. There's the potato salad.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grill hot dog, what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. Hello to
the vlog. Say hi. You gonna hide your face? Say hi. My name is Stuart, and I'm a good boy. Luna, were you showing me you like it there? Hi, Luna.
Lily, he says softly. Start from the beginning. Where are you?
always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah,
so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.